So, Sagittarius, the channeled message that I got yesterday became so clear to me was the attitude that you need to have, especially if you have Capricorn highly aspected in your chart. You need to start to have the attitude of let them. Spirit said, do not, or at least they channeled this. They didn't say anything, but channeled this. Do not keep helping these people. Do not keep reaching back to help people. That time for you, Sagittarius, is over. It is done over for you to be stepping in and helping people, for you to be making it obvious by showing your resistance to when someone is being disrespectful to you, when someone is taking advantage of you, or when someone is just like blatantly disregarding what you're good at to try to make it seem like somebody else is so much better and they're going to go towards that. And what I mean by that is, do you know how like you'll give advice to somebody, right? You give advice to somebody and they turn around and they say, well, oh, so and so told me that, or so and so told me this, and I'm just going to listen to so and so and do what so and so tells me to do because, so and so is just all this and all that. Meanwhile, you've been like breaking your butt and breaking your back and like breaking open your brain and sharing this information with these people. But because they're not on your level, Sagittarius, they don't appreciate what you have to offer intellectually. They don't appreciate what you have to offer spiritually. They just don't appreciate you. So Spirit is saying, let them. Let them go and make their mistakes. Let them go and find their own way. Because Sagittarius, here's the thing. You've put in the work to get where you are. You've studied the classes, you've read the books, you've taken the courses, you've walked the path, you did the journey, whatever it was that I'm referring to. This resonates for different people. You put in the work. Now it's time for you, Sagittarius, to take your leave, take your bow, and say, you know what? I'm going to let you do that. Just learn like everybody else. Smile and nod, smile and nod. Because Sagittarius, you have something very big coming into your life. There's a lot of different big boss energy coming in where you are going to be the CEO. You don't have to, not, and I don't have to mean literal CEO, but you are the boss that people are going to be coming to support as opposed to people coming towards you for help. And there's a big difference when you have it. There's a huge difference when you're the person that people come to support as opposed to the people that are coming to you for help. And the ones you always have to like, be on their side all the time. You always have to pick up the pieces. That's over. That's doing nothing but slowing you down. And you don't want to be slowed down, Sagittarius, not in the slightest. So that's a channel message that I have for you. Okay. And then it's pretty interesting because the first card out, we got the Six of Air. Okay. Three of Water. Wise Counsel. Ooh. Tower in reverse. The King of Air in reverse. And the Ten of Water. And the Seven of Water in reverse. Okay. So let's take a look and see how this is lining up for Sag. Let me just move some of this stuff out of the way because I have like a million things over here from like my private readings. I'm like, okay. Let me just tell you now that you see the way this person's in the boat. I don't know if you can see it because the lighting is off in this room. You see the way this person is in the boat right now by themselves. And what does it say? Relief, hope, and moving on, right? This person is literally by themselves in the boat. Okay. They don't have anybody else with them. But what I'm being called to look at is the little angel that's on the flag and the sun that's shining in the horizon. And it just seems like it's just smooth sailing. You're almost there. Like spirit is lighting the way, like they're illuminating the place where you need to go. You have a life jacket on just in case, but you also are being guided by spirit forward, to move forward. And you don't really need the life jacket because Spirit's got you, but you have one on anyway, because they want to make sure that you get to where you're going safely, calmly, and happy. They want you to have hope. They want you to know that relief is on its way. And you know what's triggering this relief? The Tower card that's in reverse. Okay, the Tower card that's in reverse over here. So when the Tower card is in reverse, okay, let me just back up for a second because you had the Three of Cups here. I'm just using this deck because I felt called to use this deck today, but I usually don't use it, but I like it and I'm going to use it today. The Three of Water, plus there's definitely PG-13 images on here and I don't want to get flagged by YouTube. All right, so we have the Three of Water and that's next to the Six of Air. So what I see with that is, because what I just told you in the channel message, because the next card after that is Wise Counsel, okay? So the people that you are moving towards, this is your support system. The reason why the Tower is here in reverse is not because of something that you kind of dodged a bullet from, because you've been doing that. You've had those wake-up calls, you've had those warnings, and you've had to kind of step back, Sagittarius, which would keep you stuck. Because it's like, wow, that person just said that, or wow, that person just did me like that. Like, wow, that just happened. And it would keep you stuck. It would keep you in your head. It would keep you thinking. But now that you've met you're joining this new community, you're getting these new friendships, you're getting this support system. This support system comes pre-packed with Wise Counsel, and it's being overseen by Wise Counsel. This is the group, like I said earlier, that is going to support you. So you don't have to worry about, with the Tower in reverse, you don't have to worry about what are these people hiding. These people are going to be very transparent with you because they've gone through the metamorphosis, because there's a ton of butterflies on this card. They've gone through the metamorphosis. They've gone through the transformation. They've also been on this boat by themselves in solitude, going towards their own relief and happiness. How do you think they found each other? And now you're the third one that's coming in. So after we have all of this is pretty easy to explain. I hope this resonates with you in any way, that it's working, okay? The King of Air is sitting right next to the Ten of Cups and the Seven of Cups in reverse. Now, when I see, the King of Air, which is actually the King of Swords in reverse, what I think and what I'm this applies to you. You don't have any knowledge as to what your happiness is going to be. You may think you don't know what your options are going to be. You don't know. So for some of you, I really get a feeling that you're moving to a new location. You may be moving to a new place, a new city, a new town, and you don't know, am I going to be happy here? And what are my choices going to be? What are my options going to be? And that's why it's so important to recognize the card, the Wise Counsel card, because regardless of where you're going, you've made the decision to take yourself out of an old way of thinking, even if it's not physically moving, an old way of thinking, an old pattern system, and you're moving into something new. But you don't know, and for a lot of you, it could be that you're moving because you did this, you're actually getting like a reward. You're getting love, you're getting blessings. And for some of you who want a family, that option is here, but you just don't know which option to choose. So for some of you, you could be thinking like, oh, like I have a choice between two lovers, or I have a choice between, do I really want a family, or am I just going to let my life settle? For some of you, I'm hearing as soon as you move, you're going to find someone that's like simply irresistible. Ooh, the Magician. So this is what you've manifested. You did at some point along that line where you've had to, now that you're walking away from these people, you were manifesting love. You did manifest this, and now it's coming. You just didn't see where it was coming from. Okay. So hopefully we can answer. We have the Magician here. What else? What's coming in on this Seven of Water? Can we clarify that? Seven of Cups. You want this one? Ooh, the Seven of Earth. You've been patient, Sag. You have been patient, and they're like, we thank you for being patient because you allowed them, you manifested this, you said it, you forget it, and you probably forgot that you did. And when you run into this Ten of Cups happiness, you're going to be like, wow, this is kind of exactly what I asked for, what I dreamed about, what I manifested. And that's awesome because you were patient and you studied yourself and you figured out, you went through too much and so much with different relationships with other people in the past that you just knew. And now that you've made that decision as to what you want, that's why it seems like there's no other options. Because when this person comes in, there isn't going to be any other options. You're going to be like, the world can end tomorrow and I'm good. Ooh, Sag. This is nice. I was just about to say this person is so um romantic and sensual and just open with their heart. And this is a person that you could trust. And why do I say that? Because a King of Water came out. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I mean, a person that's devoted, a person that wants to give you their heart. Like when they see you, they're like, wow. Like they want to put you out, but they don't want to put you out in a bad way, Sag. Okay. Because you know how those water signs can really get to your emotions. Like I feel like when you look at this person, like as much fire as you have, you're gonna be like, oh, don't worry. I'll help you. I'll take care of you. I'll love you. I'll be by your side. Like this is the loyal partner that they didn't think that they could have. I'm hearing that they've never dated a Sagittarius. And then we have the Four of Air in reverse. So what that's indicating is that this person did this already. They also had to. So I feel like the magician is kind of in the way that it's working, it's kind of bringing you together because we have all the elements of the magician out here. We have the swords, we have the pentacles, we have the cups, we have the wands. Well, actually, we don't have any wands yet, which is interesting. But maybe we will as we keep going. But it doesn't matter if they're not down here, we have them because a magician is giving us one. So it's that passionate spark that you're missing. It's that real passionate go ahead thumbs up from the universe. Like, yeah, this is the person, this is the guy, or this is the girl, like this is it. But you're gonna know because you're actually gonna be able to feel this person's hearts. You're going to feel their heart. You're going to stand next to this person. And when you see them smile and when they look into your eyes, you're going to know, like, yes, baby, that's the one. And I don't mean to sound corny, but I'm just making it, letting you know what's up. Oh, oh, okay. See, that's what I like using this deck because they just throw cards out at me. Page of Air, the Three of Earth, and the Ace of Cups. Yes, I love this. So I feel like because we had the Four of Air, Page of Air. There's nothing more romantic than a guy or a girl who is emotionally connected to their emotions, allows their heart to be felt and gives their heart to another, and also is a truthful, trustworthy person that speaks their mind, that lets you know what's up. And then it's like, you know what? We got another Three of Earth. So this could be somebody, we have Three of Water, Three of Earth. This could be something that you start to, this person may recognize in you, Sagittarius, your talents. Remember, we were talking about this before about how, the people that you've left behind in the past were like, oh, yeah, I'm just going to go and hire this person because, they're, even though you just spent hours, weeks, months doing whatever it was for me or explaining whatever it was for me. And now so I'm just going to give someone else the credit. Someone else is just, oh my God, they're amazing. Oh my God. And Sag is just like, really? But this person is going to actually recognize that within you and it's going to be like, wow. And you're not going to be used to it. This actually may make you feel a little bit uncomfortable, Sag, but I like the picture of this Ace of Cups in this deck because of the way the angel's looking over the child. This is a feeling that, and you may have been dealing with this since you were child's age, where you didn't get the recognition and the love that you needed from the people around you. This could have been something that happened. And now they're coming in, they're saying, you know what? We're going to give you this amazing person that's going to recognize you, that's going to love you. And we're going to give you wise counsel to support you and not talk you out of it and not make you think like you can't have it or that you can't deserve it. So while this is talking about moving on, maybe potentially moving to a new location, this is a very good love reading. I love this type of reading that we're getting. So I think this is something that's pretty amazing. You know, when I see stuff like this happening, I don't want to touch it. I don't want to keep reading into it any further because it's like, all right, I don't want to throw a monkey wrench in there. I don't think that that would happen even with this. Um, we'll get one more card. We'll get one more card on the Ace of Cups, just to get if I get the Lovers, I'm gonna just melt. Ooh, the Six of Fire, baby. There's our wands. And what does that say? Success. Recognition, success, being, what else? Success, recognition, and self-esteem. Amazing. And I like that because, like I was talking about with the Ace of Water, when you're a child, you have self-esteem, but you don't have like awareness of self-esteem or that it should be boosted or whatever. You don't have that yet. And I feel like this person is your dream come true. I feel like this is the person that you dare to dream about when you were younger or as you just went through life. You dare to dream. What could this be like to be with somebody who understands my heart, who sees my creative abilities, who really appreciates the fact that I put the time into perfecting the things that make me me, you know? And you're going to get it. You're going to be successful and abundant. Uh-huh. And abundant. Yes. You see that? Like I said, boss energy. Queen of Earth. Check out that Queen of Earth on that card. Absolutely amazing. Okay, so I'm gonna leave it there. I think I may get, let's just pull, let's just pull an Oracle of Energies, Oracle of the Seven Energies, and I will read to you what your energy is, what you need to, you know what? I'm not even gonna bother shuffling this deck because I usually take, when I read Oracle cards, I usually take the bottom card. Look at that. Ooh. Wish upon a star. Let's read it. Wish upon a star. And that's exactly what this looks like. Wish upon a star, not a star, but you see the way she's holding that cup? I just love it. Oh, there's so much like synchronicities in here in this deck. So many stars and the Magician, the Seven of Earth, everything. Oh my God, they almost match. That's crazy. I wish the lighting here was better. There's terrible lighting in this room. I'm using natural light today. But if you could just check that out. Can you see that? You see little stars around her? And then there's little stars around the bushes over there. It's absolutely amazing. I may take a picture and put these as like, so you guys can see clearly. 39. 39. Okay. So here's the seven oracles energy. Do you believe your dreams can become real, or do you shrug them off and chide yourself from being unrealistic? What if you could trust that the world around you holds promise you have not yet realized? Perhaps the point all along is not how something can happen, but the power of wishing and intending. We humans have multiple ways to ritualize owning a dream we want to see manifest in physical form. Think of a wishing well. You infuse a coin with your intention, tuning into the feeling of having a particular experience. Tossing the coin into the well symbolizes the act of letting the how go, walking away and allowing the universe to do its part in the co-creative partnership. Another method is to wish upon a star. In doing so, you also look back to our origins, for we are made of stardust. Today, allow yourself to dream and play with different realities. Even if it seems impossible, if it calls you and feels good, why not choose it? Wish upon a star, then live as if your wish were already true. Know that those beautiful dreams you have been nurturing are in the process of becoming real. Don't forget that the act of wishing, dreaming, and intending is more important than figuring out the how. It shows the universe you're serious about playing the game of life and you trust the essence of the partnership. Remember, every dream you believe in and hope for is a call to a twinkling star. The answer will come, sometimes swiftly, sometimes slowly. No wish is ever wasted. That's amazing. And it pretty much wraps up everything that I said, especially the part about the trusting, because when I showed you the card, the first card out was the Six of Air, trusting, having a life jacket on just in case, but knowing, like trusting, like, okay, I'm gonna get to the other side, I'm gonna be okay, because Spirit is making sure. So if you just feel a little bit off with that trust, ignite that fire again and say, you know what, I trust this. And you know what I liked about that message? Play with alternate realities before you set your intentions. How does it feel to get what you want? Just imagine it. How does it feel to live the life that you've been dreaming of, that you've been wishing for? How does it feel? And if there's anything or anybody that doesn't feel good, let them go. And if they have something about them that they want to say, let them come. Let them come. Let them trust that all is well. Okay? So thank you so much for joining me here, my beautiful Sagittariuses. I promise to do more readings. I am very busy with a lot of private readings, a lot of events, a lot of shows, a lot of stuff. But guess what? I'm going to be teaching evidential mediumship coming up in October. Probably mid-October, I'm going to do a 3 to 4 week course. I am a evidential psychic medium from Long Island. I do a comedy show called Ghosting Eagles. I do lots of psychic fairs. I published a journal called Messages from Spirit to help other mediums out to get the messages early. I've had so many experiences and so many things that I need to share with other mediums and other psychics out there who want to enhance their gifts, but also want to learn the ins and outs of what can you do to enhance your readings? How can you connect to spirit? How can you get messages? How can you live every single day in your purpose? Right? It's wonderful. But there's more to the course than that. But stay tuned. You're going to see the videos. But if you want to book a private reading with me, I will leave you the email address in the bottom in the description box. You can go to my website and you can book a reading. But just know that an hour reading with me is no longer $140. It's $90. Okay? I lowered the prices. Why not? So, anyway, I love you guys so much. I hope that you found this message to be useful, helpful, and to give you some transformational hope, because that is, in fact, what psychic mediums are supposed to do. I will see you soon. Take care, guys. Bye bye.